go to the government. And I went online, I have his regiment and all that, but you know, he's listed there, but he doesn't tell me where he is.
They may not. His body may not have ever been recovered. That's what.
He has 3 medals, you know, those usual medals.
There were medals were issued posthumously.
Yeah, posthumously.
What year did he? 1914.
Yes.
At the beginning.
In October. He died in
October.
October.
War started in August.
Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah. And my father was a year old, so my father never knew his dad.
And that's when they were wearing like the red pants and the blue.
There's no wonder he got shot.
Wow, that's incredible. I know he was still in the French because, you know, my grandmother, you know.
Last time I did it.
And it was not even in much of the town, which I have looked, but it's not, it doesn't say. Because we have been to Portland.
You guys, what would change? Some of their insignia.
Ты насмотрелся артиллерии?
Есть наш... Эти стреляли только что, видимо. Революционеры. Они прошли там около нас некоторое время назад.
No, they got pushed into Mongols actually. So they are just they're hurting.
А Мирослава не было сегодня? Да? Что-то я его не видел. Ага.
Мирослав, ты патронов там оба.
It's like a Clydesdale horse, but it's just very strong.
О, ну вот я хотел разговор доснять.
Зараз здесь курить не разрешают, я курить хочу, а не разрешают.
Надо придумать способ куда-то так, чтобы дыма не было.
Вот. Это настоящие отомани, видишь? Настоящие папиросы.
Так они хорошие. Богатырь написан.
Да, это богатыри. Но я просто переклеиваю наклейку на более на такие периода правильного папироса. Ну вот, не дают.
А кресты вот эти вот, это что значит?
Ну это Георгий 4-й степени офицерской и Владимир с мечами.
У них цвета похожие. Красный, черный, оранжевый, черный.
Ну это же императорский цвета императорского знака, флага. Владимир с мечами. Это был, их было 2, был Владимир без мечей. Это была гражданская медаль, орден, а Владимир с мечами это был военный. Но Георгий всегда был выше всех. Это самый высший орден, который может военный получить. Ну, просто еще там 4 степени было.
Ну, как герой Российской империи.
Ну, да, то есть, вот солдатские Георгии, это если в советских, это как орден славы. Но он был только давался нижним чинам. Офицеры никогда орден славы не получали. Только они даже если получали, они его прятали. Потому что это значит, что офицер был штрафником. То есть офицер мог получить орден славы, только если он заслужил в штрафном батальоне. Поэтому они, даже если им давали, они их никогда не носили, прятали. Ну, вот это самое, ну, если как орден, даже орден Ленина, типа, или орден боевого красного знамени, вот такой. Это высший военный орден, который можно было получить. Кстати, Георгий первой степени было всего лишь 15 человек, которые имели орден это самое, Георгия первой степени. Это очень-очень редкие. Вот солдаты могли получить, солдаты могли иметь полный банк. А офицерские ордена Георгия первой степени, там у Суворова был, там больших генералиссимусов.
Полный бант у кого был? У Буденного?
У солдат, у Буденного, но он это диспутируется. Он его носил, но по документам он имел только 2. То есть документированных историй, где еще он 2 взял, хрен его знает.
А Жуков?
Ну, Жуков тоже было, у него не было полного банка. Жуков был, он был в Драгунском полку, служил этим самым унтер-офицером.
So at one point they were one company, so it was called Maxing Vickers and Sons. But then they went their separate ways, and then the Vickers guy was produced separately. I always think that's the hardest one.
I have this one. This is my field one. That's what they show. That's what they show factory Tula. Probably like early 20th century, like in 19.
Not really so much states, like the like counties. These are large design.
Я буду переквалифицироваться в батюшки. Да. Одну из таких не часто, но я буду полковым священником для них. И у меня уже почти все есть, только я скупил, жду, когда скупи появятся, тогда можно будет. Уже у меня псалтырь есть, буду читать им псалтырь.
Да, интересно. Интересно.
On the black surface design. Now there's also gzhin.
Some of those are
Usually they were, I mean, like, unless you find them like really early ones. Then there's gzhin. Gzhin is a painting on porcelain. It's usually blue color.
Well, I have candlesticks, and then there's 2 different tools.
No, usually they're not like really worth much.
Oh yeah.
They were very mass produced. I mean, they're still all hand painted.
Yeah.
But they were like
Right. Well, the candlesticks and the bowls are 2 different, so that's what I was like wondering.
Yeah,
The
they're like
bowls didn't really come up, but I'm like.
No, it's called hachlama.
Yeah.
Yes, but you have to. What do you want to see? You want me to explain how it works?
I've actually used a camera very similar to this.
I don't have a plate loaded.
Okay.
You can look at the thing, but if you want to actually see, you have to press
Oh, press the shutter.
Yeah, press the shutter.
Okay.
If you look in there, you can see an upside down.
Yeah,
image.
there it is.
Yep. So that's how you set up the shot.
Right, yeah, of course.
Underneath the hood.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Звездочки, это американские, немецкие?
Yeah, американский.
Were these cameras brought like to the battlefield?
Oh, sure. There were photo correspondents with cameras like this that were following the troops, to document their heroic deeds. And I have actual pictures of them, whole group of them with their cameras and all different cameras.
Wow.
Specifically in 1917.
That's amazing.
Our last year.
Thank you for letting me look at it and showing me. Oh my God.
That's a lot of the viewfinder. You can look through here, and it's like a prismatic lens. Yeah, but you have
what
to
I have
the
here
shot
is this is the alphabet,
and then you can sort of
pre-revolutionary
double check
alphabet.
Yeah.
So before 1917, this was the known writing style.
Wow.
It has a script and the print translations.
Кстати, там
It was 70% of the population was illiterate, the total population. So from the western frontier or the eastern steppe, Central Asia, Siberia, literacy equals classes, fundamentalist society. So when you go to war, the country is illiterate, there's a lot of problems.
How are you?
Great, how are you?
Very well, thank you very much.
So you also have this
So orders are given.
Святой Георгий этот.
Yes, so I have the enlisted St. George crosses. So I've got a 4th class here and then a 3rd class. And so our regiment received many St. Georges early on in the war, and it wasn't exactly because of gallantry. It was because they did a pre-order of medals for soldiers that were going to earn them, and then many of those soldiers were killed in action. So then they had a bunch of extra medals and just gave them out. We have some first-hand accounts of that. They just gave them out like candy, basically. Yes, his is an enamel officer version. So his is a little bit more elaborate. Yeah, so this medal is this one is a bravery medal, and then this one is a commemorative medal for the 300th year of the Romanov dynasty.
Петроград. Oh, thanks.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
А пулемет какого года?
10-го. 1910 года.
Дореволюционный еще.
Гладкий кожух. Но их использовали во время Второй мировой. Также такие же пулеметы. То есть их использовали до конца войны, потом их уже отменили, отправили на склады. Я купил этот пулемет здесь, в Вирджинии, в Александрии, лет 5 или 6 назад.
Так он российский или из другой?
Он тульский. Туризм.
Интересно, как он тут появился. Хотя мало ли. Ой, ну ладно, немного посидел, отдохнул.
Раскочегарил.
Это что такое идет? А,
это ланскнехт.
Да-да-да, это меч четырехручный, да, я видел его.
Да, это ланскнехт.
Это я называю.
Это один у него короткий, это касбалзер.
Ага.
No, I know.
Short one.
I don't know anything. I know what it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Меняли. О, зря видео включил. Сейчас.
Ланскнехты применяли такие мечи, чтобы обрубать пики. Они заходили, чтобы кавалерия могла.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, pretty cool to see all this stuff, huh? Yeah, I'll be like one day out of. I don't want to know you, but there's a lot of good stuff. Yeah, I've been there of all those. Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, keep it. I'm gonna head this way, man. Good night, man. Have a good one. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Hey, there he is.
Hi, how are you?
Well, welcome to 1898.
Is it dollar or?
Yeah, let's look. Those are 6mm.
No, I mean, is it dollar?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yep. Dollars and pennies. Oh my.
Interesting.
My wife likes medium.
Marines. Marine, how is similar to naval uniform? Naval at that time.
That's
Or
Navy's Navy, Marine. So not similar except for the leggings. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. So 98 Cuba, Philippines.
Yeah. This is about Cuba, but Marines were in the Philippines. They were in Cuba. They were in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Puerto Rico too. Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I heard they just kind of use this thing.
I had to grow it.
Reenactors off.
I have a pair of those suspended.
So, what price wood?
So it's got modern gauges and other things, but it's a replica of the Newport 11. It's a 7/8 scale, and like I said, it's on loan from the museum for the weekend.
Really nice.
And the upper wing disassembles as one piece, the lower wings pop out of the sides as two pieces, and then the fuselage. Oh yeah, it goes back. It goes further than us.
Not enough time in the day.
Oh my God.
That goes beyond. Yeah. Every time up and down is a little bit harder.
We went to Jamestown there. Oh, okay.
Really not in my 20s anymore.
There's more modern military stuff on the other side of the board.
This is for survey or some other
Yes.
equipment?
Yeah, I do a mapping impression.
Theodolite mapping. What year is this? Early 1900s.
This one was made about 1910. So, and it's a full one with the transit going up and down and the elevations and does it all.
Compass.
Now, unfortunately, the glass has fogged up, so it's not really functional. But the compass still works.
Yeah, it didn't change much from that time.
Oh, were you a surveyor?
No, I was an architect in Russia with some survey.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, we used all this optical stuff in the 80s.
Yeah.
Now everything is digital.
Oh, it really has, yes.
But technically it's the same stuff. Only look different outside.
Yeah. Well, this is we actually joined
Thanksgiving.
Okay. Great. We'll have to come check it out.
The petite?
Yeah,
That's supposed to help you stand
British.
for long periods of time. But they did say it often contributed to heating pressure.
Helmet. So is this a replica, right? German helmet.
This is the
And that is original. Helmet is original.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's replica.
I'm a German prisoner of war, so these guys are very aggressive.
Keep an eye on it.
Yeah. So I primarily help with carrying the bodies of the wounded off the battlefield, and that's particularly what I do. This is a map of basically the front. This is the German trench line, and this would be the British right here. Our rations are gone. This is a Brody helmet with a sandbag cap on it for just make sure it's extra camouflage. This is a diary or a book I'm not sure if it's authentic or not. It's there. And there's a tour of the trench in the back too.
Thanks.
Make sure to keep your head down, German snipers.
Better take pictures.
Oh, I'll take a million. You will take a million. I don't know. Connie and I want to go back. We want to do Ireland together.
Is it gas mask?
Yes. So that you're looking at a picture of the Colette farm.
Okay.
During the war in 1916, and if you look, you can see in the distance, you can see the wrecked buildings beyond the trees.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And and of course this soundtrack is the seismic recording of the last minute of shell fire on November 11th, 1918. And so then the Imperial War Museum took the seismic recording and reconverted it to a sound file. And yes. So yeah, that's the end of the day.
So it's looping.
Yeah, that's all our modern stuff in there. That's nothing historic to look at. Yes, pay no attention to the modern cots behind the curtain. So the original British Army rum jug, the rum ration was brought up to the trenches in these jugs.
Ceramic.
And then the officer who owned this, would give each man 1/2 gill of rum each morning and again each evening. The French got one.
You don't say.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Hello.
Hi. So it's Spanish guerrillas, right?
Oh, so we're Spanish. We're American volunteers in Spain during the Spanish Civil War, fighting other. We're portraying the Lincoln Battalion. Back up. We're the American volunteers. We're in the 58th Battalion, Abraham Lincoln. Over 3,000 Americans served during the conflict during the Spanish Civil War. And we're portraying the Lincolns in April of 1938. So this is during when the Republican front line collapses and the Nationalist Aragon offensive cuts Spain in half. So Catalonia, the industrial heartland of the Republic, is cut off from Extremadura, which has Madrid and a lot of the population. And we're basically portraying the Lincolns trying to recover from this very, very serious blow and reorganize and refit to go back on the offensive, which leads to the Battle of the Ebro in 1938.
And the Red Star?
Yep, there are a lot of members of the Lincolns are a broad tent political party, and so there are members of the Communist Party of the United States of America here. Also, the Red Star is kind of because becomes a symbol of the Republic based on Spanish heraldry. So, like for example, do we have rank insignia? Do you have your corporal's insignia?
I don't have. If you look, he's got a corporal's rank.
And so to differentiate from the Republican or the National Star insignia, there's a Red Star and a show Republican ideology, a commitment to radical democracy, which the Republic is trying to advocate for in 1938.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. What is the Russian machine gun doing here?
We are doing Spanish Civil War. And the Soviets provided a lot of equipment to the Spanish Republic.
This is Mauser, right? German Mauser.
Yes.
Mauser. Interesting. Yeah, Russians. Hemingway was there. Hemingway, American writer.
Yeah, Hemingway was there. In fact, a friend over there is doing a war correspondent impression. Basically the same thing that Hemingway would have been doing.
Soviets trained 13th or 14th Special Forces Corps in Spain.
Something like that.
Guerrillas, saboteurs. Hemingway, they took Hemingway behind enemy lines. 2 or 3 of these core special forces guys, they trained Fidel Castro in Mexico later, before revolution. So there is direct lineage. Soviet, guerrilla special forces, Cuban revolutionaries. And it looks like so they were in Cuba later, also trained Cuban military. Already under Soviet guidance after 59. Thanks.
Have a good day, sir.
All right, thank you.
Okay, this is also Civil War.
Map of Spain. It's a little outdated.
Oh, like.
Here's my Spanish press pass. Spanish Republican press pass.
So this is original, right?
Yes.
A real one from.
Photographs. These are also photographs of the war in Spain. Seen this picture before? Taken by Robert Capa, who was probably the preeminent photographer during this war, foreign correspondent, photographic correspondent during the war. That is Civil War.
Oh, thank you.
Probably won't be till sometime next month.
1, 2, 3.
As far as I know.
Yeah, that would have to be the bottom.
Oh, 25 minutes. It's probably just 1 hour.
Not cheaper, it's
But it's better, yeah. That's better than a house.
Well, there's two of these in here.
You guys are allowed to plant something in the garden. Yeah. Do you want to plant a bean? Do you want to plant a bean?
Charlie, you want to play some?
He wants to plant, yes.
And Charlie says he wants a snack.
All right, you want to plant a bean? All right.
Oh, hi.
How are you today?
Oh, great. How are you?
Good.
So this is.
So this is the technical communication. So we have set it up for communication like it would look in the European theater. So we have a lot of different communication devices. So we have over here a switchboard and functioning field telephone, as well as a partial telegraph key. So they would have had the methods of doing different types of communication, and that could either be by a switchboard, radio, telephone, Morse code using the telegraph, having a physical message run to the front using a messenger or pigeon. So they had switchboard here. Would you like a demo of the switchboard?
Yeah.
So the switchboards, this is the field unit, and it has, this is the smaller of the two, so there was one that had double the amount of ports. This one has 6 here. Now, this is powered by batteries, but everything was hardwired to it. So the field telephones all were connected by wire to the back and the jacks. You can see similar ones in here with the connections right there. So it's basically a double wire that's split, and then you strip the ends, put them in the screws, and then clamp them down. So the field telephones, essentially they were connected and you'd have a map of different stations so you could connect longer than the range of just one. So to make a call, you'd press up on one of the levers and crank the lever, and then that would ring the phone, which you'd then be able to answer. To answer the phone, you would have this harness on, which basically let the switchboard operator have the mouthpiece kind of just hanging in front of them so they wouldn't have to hold it all day long. And then you'd switch down and then press down on this, which allows the microphone to be active. This allows the microphone to be attached to this specific line, which is attached to that phone. And then you'd be able to talk through this. And then you would listen in for responses on this. Now once you got a response, let's say they wanted to be connected to this office here. You would crank up and crank this to call that person, ask if they wanted to be connected, and if they said yes, you'd push up on that. You then take the line from the caller, attach it to the jack for the corresponding recipient, and say, you are connected, and then they would get off the line. But they would then be able to talk to each other, the caller and the recipient.
Sounds complicated.
Once you get the hang of it, it actually is pretty quick. But they would have had to have been very precise, very accurate, and all of the books that I've read on proper procedure also has a great focus on courtesy. So it's very much you want to be a good representative for the U.S. Army. Do you guys have any questions?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
How many lines do you do?
Yeah, so some of it is just gravity, right? So if you wear it in such a way, it will stick on. The girls themselves talk about that they would stick.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bienvenue à notre camp.
Is it French?
Oui, nous sommes le 92e régiment d'infanterie. Les Anglais. Anyway, we represent the French soldiers of 1940 with their British allies. The 92nd Regiment was particularly important in the siege of Lille. They were trapped behind German lines, but they actually held out for long enough to allow the British Expeditionary Force to have time to escape at Dunkirk.
And after Dunkirk, so after Dunkirk, it was evacuated to England, right?
Yes, well, the French soldiers were fighting to allow they were allowing the British troops to escape, but they unfortunately the French troops were captured because they stayed behind.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Adrian helmet.
Yes, it is. Yeah, the uniform overall is very similar to the World War I uniform, except of course, we're wearing khaki instead of horizon blue. So.
Early Red Army in Soviet Union, they use this helmet.
Yeah, it's very
1920s.
Yeah, yeah. It's I know it's a very very popular style.
Oh, thank you.
Merci, monsieur.
Так. Ой.
So this guy, he goes and gets this out of his garage and he goes to work on the, I have this thing.
Yeah, this is the car.
It looks like that.
Does the said thing shoot?
Yes, that's what they asked. Well, they have a problem with that because guys grab a hold of the magazine and it rattles back and forth. So what they ought to hang on to, you can do that. But if you hang on to it right here on the strap, then you can pull it back into your shoulder.
Thank you very much.
You're very good. Okay, just like that. Okay, whereas with this guy,
Now you're ready to kill some
they're
Nazis.
like, okay, does it shoot? Does that jams? And he goes, well, yeah, it works by gravity and the spring. Okay. And if you're laying down, you turn it sideways, and it'll do the same job, and it'll be fine.
I just realized something. Ground when it comes out, it wobbles and it creates a
Have you ever seen the poster that has the three nurses kind of standing, but the one in the middle and the two on the side?
Yeah.
That's volunteering.
Okay. I was wondering about that. And that's what I know you, but are there Americans?
I would say probably not.
There's any American nurses. That would be a good question for that. So, because these ladies know a lot of the different.
So what theaters did you...
All of them?
So, we had British.
Have any questions?
Yes. So this is Special Forces, OSS.
OSS, that's
Different.
Special Forces, one of
So,
the lineages that came off of OSS.
Burma,
So we have
Asia,
China, Burma, India.
China, Burma.
That's correct. So this is just British 101. Went behind enemy lines and ordered from.
yes, Jason
it's a Hawken
more about it.
Yep.
That's used for blowing up...
That's okay. I don't really...
Yes.
Yeah,
Wheel vehicles.
I just had
So,
no idea.
yeah, so that you had a pressure plate, you had two chemical detonators on each side just for redundancy. It would take out a wheeled vehicle. It might take the track off of a tank, but that's about it.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. They don't want to step on it either.
Thank you.
Different mines. So TNT was in such metal containers.
It had metal ends, but that was just for stability, so it wouldn't get squished. But most of this was actually cardboard, and then it had a paper wrapper that we put like a thick waterproof cardboard.
So small 100 grams or
Languages are German,
for instance or half pound.
We're all trained in medicine.
Weight of this half pound.
A weight of it?
Then
Oh, that's it says a half a pound, so I'm assuming that's actually half a pound.
How else are we going to
200
talk to
grams.
the locals?
Maybe
Yeah, 8 ounces.
England is in, right? Okay. England kicked the Germans.
250 or 227 grams.
Yeah, so grams and kilograms. Trying
But
to
we were in
convert
northern
I'd have to
Africa,
use my phone.
Arabic, and so they sent us over there for that.
Okay, we got the Leanne Field, the
As a matter of
Thompson,
fact, my wife is
Springfield, BAR, Browning automatic rifle from
Japan.
and this is Arasaka, Japanese rifle.
for 6 years.
And that particular one, I believe, is
So
6.5.
in this time frame, it was not unheard of for people that had been in the OSS to have studied abroad.
What did they do this unit in Burma? Burma? What did they do there?
Exotic weapons.
Well, they were doing
What's the result?
real warfare.
The OSS under the Special Operations Executive, the
soldiers or
SOE,
sailors and Marines,
which were British,
they would
came up
work with
this
up
thing,
to
which is the
400 up to about 800 Kachin, who were the indigenous Burmese in that area, in the north.
This is perfectly
And they would form companies and actually like a battalion size. They would do ambushes against the Japanese, blow up railroads, that type of guerrilla warfare. But they also collected intelligence.
Was it efficient mentioned their efficiency results?
They were actually really good. Up on my storyboard that's right here by the hollow tree, that actually lays out like totals of U.S. airmen that they rescued that went down over northern Burma. You had the hump that was flying, plus fighter pilots, bombers sometimes. The number of railroads, either by trains or bridges and things that they destroyed. It's got the whole list right up on
And that uniform specific.
This is your standard paratrooper uniform for the U.S. Army. So they wore this uniform. They also wore camouflage, or what's called HPT, patrol here in Burma. One of the issues was resupply. So all the resupplies coming out of India, and they had to be flown in and then airdropped. And the environment was so difficult that you needed a new uniform every 3 to 4 months, just from the jungle rot and tears, things like that. So you had to report back how many you needed and the sizes, but they could never guarantee what kind of uniform you'd end up with. Which is why we have the mannequin, and then this one's over here.
If I had to.
Different kind of top, different kind of bottom.
You can at least drive it into a wall. And
Interesting.
Is that making sense?
Yeah.
What do you think that guy is? That's a ground. That's a girl. That's a strangling wire.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Have a good day.
Thanks for coming.
But is it actual first
Where'd they go?
All right, go ahead. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Dilly, don't make a mess here.
Pitney Yard and my friends call us. You need to come and see. My friends know they came early. They said that we have some problem with water. So he need to rest. They already may come back.
And they were supposed to fly. Then we're supposed to fly inside.
Because they can. Because this will be nice. Nice topic to you. Yeah. What do you think is going to
It's like, funnest they ever had doing Japanese. You're not going to get to do that with an Arizona.
That's right.
One shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, early on we did an event in Indiana. Okay. Private
property, and the guy had a whole lot of
Oh, yeah.
We'll be there.
All right.
Oh, we'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
2,000.
Do we have to be careful? I'll be somewhere on the other side of the court.
And Miroslav is not here?
He's on the other side of the court somewhere. He's just looking around, but he's here.
Thanks.
What's this for?
That's for lowering and raising the barrel.
I want to raise. Then put it inside your eyes.
And this is...
I got cards.
That's sort of the
Got one that was
It is. So one day, when Werner von Braun
Yep. Yeah, I've met some of the people who are there in Utah Valley visit. Yeah. Up at when I do Army Heritage.
Oh, I'm a homebody.
He's like, I've seen police officers drive past me, or nobody can hear about the gun.
That's back. The grand thumb. And you also have the grand thumb if you're lucky enough to not get your thumb caught at all. You can find out really in a hurry. This is your M1 carbine. This one here. And it's magazine fed.
If you get dirt and grime in there, you're going to Good vibrations. Greetings, sir. Any questions, comments?
So it's engineers, right?
You can pick
No, I don't have a birdie. I'd like to get one.
And
Well, we
this
have down here.
is survey equipment, right? Only?
Yes, sir.
Mapping.
27 and 38. This is the Mauser HSC, so this was their competitor to the Wolf PP and PPK. This happens to be a PPK.
Yes. Gosh, it's small. It is. It was made for police, basically a police compact pistol, so that they could have plainclothes officers and the like, be able to conceal that within their jacket and things like that without it being seen as easily. This is a Spanish Astra 300 that was made for under contract with the Luftwaffe. They said, hey, can you make a bunch of these for the Luftwaffe? And they said, sure, we'll send them on. So this one particular one was made in '42. This is a Sauer & Sons model 1913. And this particular one here was actually taken off of a German officer who was captured by an American captain. And they went and searched him, and they found that pocket pistol on him, and he said, oh, you bought this for yourself, did you? Well, it's mine now. And that's exactly what happened. It got brought back to the United States by that captain, and eventually found its way into my collection here.
You know, so this particular pistol, this pistol, this pistol, this pistol, and this pistol are GI bringbacks that I can confirm are actual bringbacks.
Did this come out about 1902 or 19 something?
Well, it's even earlier than that.
1890 something?
1896.
So this was used in the Boer War, the type, or something like that?
Maybe. I don't know exactly what first war it would have been used in, but it was certainly early. They certainly used them in World War I, which is where they started to put the 9s on them to say that this has been converted to 9mm now. Because 9mm is becoming the ubiquitous round of Europe, and the earlier rounds on these, I forget what they were exactly, but it was a much more unique round. And they said, okay, hey, look, let's start making that, and particularly for export. This particular one here was made by Mauser in Germany, but for China. And it's a little hard to see, but if you look right there, there's some Chinese script that says basically made in Germany on the pistol right there.
Oh, yeah.
And so this particular one would not have been probably in Europe during this time. It's just that's the only example of a broom handle I have. That one there would have, you know, probably been fighting against the Japanese soldiers in the Pacific during the war. And then it might have ended up in Vietnam, and that might have been how it got back to the United States. I don't know. But, you know, some of the stories of these I can only, you know, guess at. But that type of weapon would have still been available in Germany, but it would not have been as common. You might have had Volkssturm, who have been maybe issued with that. Someone in the rear might have been, you know, issued with that. It wouldn't have been impossible for an American soldier to come across one. But these would have been your much more common pistols at that time.
I have one last question.
Yes.
Did Germany make a pistol that looked somewhat like that in World War II?
The high power?
Well, the configuration of this here and the handle and the trigger guard.
Well, this particular one here was made for German forces. This one was made in 1942 when they took over Belgium. They said, hey, okay, we're going to start making the Browning High Power for ourselves now.
That's what it is, okay.
Yeah, Browning High Power. There was a version that was, I could be misquoting this, but there was one that was 45 caliber, as I believe, because this is a John Browning design. So the individual who developed this also developed our Colt 1911, and this is sort of just the enhanced version of that particular handgun right there.
It's got a different area here than what that is.
Oh, it is. There's a lot of differences on this over that, but it is sort of the next evolution, as it were. Plus, it has one huge advantage that none of these other handguns have, and that is it is the first double-stacked magazine at the time. So everyone else is using the single-stack magazine. The high power is a double-stacked magazine. So that is why the Germans really liked that particular handgun.
Fascinating.
Carrying a lot more ammo with it.
Thank you so much.
Soviet Tokarev pistol is also, it's clone of Browning. It's Browning.
It is, yeah, basically it's the Browning design.
Yeah, but they used Mauser cartridge 760, though.
Yes. Yeah, that particular one was made
Pistol
in...
and all submachine guns, Second World War. It was Mauser cartridge original.
Yeah.
The Mauser was 763, Soviet was 762, practically same.
Yes, okay. Yeah, this one was made in 1940, and this one was made in 1939. Of course, now this is an earlier design. This is like a model 1895, I believe, was the Gaunt revolver design.
Star, it's either Tula or Tula.
Yeah.
It's probably.
Let's take a look at who.
It's either Star or Triangle. Ежегодное or Tula.
If it would be the Star there, I guess, is the
Tula probably.
Yeah.
And after the war, something happened with whatever, patents or whatever. Soviets took Walter PPK, made it slightly bigger, now it's Makarov pistol.
Yes.
Then it made it one more time slightly bigger, it was Stechkin Fulauda. Then they made it small again, it's for KGB and generals, 1980s. I forgot its name. But basically it's the same, same design.
The Makarov is actually a great little pistol. I have an East German one, post-war, of course, and that is an excellent little shooter. Really good design on that one. Yeah, that particular PPK there was made in 1933. So it's actually a civilian one. It's not made for the military or for the police. So it's anyone's guess who actually bought that. And you could have been an officer, could have been, you know, a regular civilian in Germany. I doubt, but it's not impossible that it would have been purchased by someone outside the country because they weren't doing a whole lot of export sales. 33 is when Hitler takes over. And then, of course, he starts basically immediately ramping up production for war. I mean, it's you know, as quick as you can get.
Thank you.
Hey, you're very welcome. Have a good one.
Have a good one. Excuse me. Thank.
Isn't it? Yeah, when you
Oh.
It's funny. We live Lynchburg, Virginia. Okay. No. And we live on North. Is this
No, it's actually official. Well, that's the hard part about doing the buff leather is
You can smell fish.
What?
I don't smell it. It doesn't smell fish.
No, it doesn't. No, it's when you first get it,
make
you
fun
can tell
of
whether or not it's good.
Kind of like Billy Beer.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's right. I remember Billy Beer. Narragansett, I always made fun of it. I would spell it like you would Mississippi. Sure. And I would say, yes, N-A, quick letter I, quick letter I, So, okay, so 1621 was when the militia was formed. When was... She had to rise out of the lady. Well, they were the year that so this was how long afterwards for 1621?
Yeah, it takes up to 6 months.
Right, I mean right afterward, like a couple months, few months, whatever, right after. Okay. In Jamestown, when was this? Yes.
God, you know everyone.
I do know a lot of people.
It's like, I was saying, I know everyone. I was asking him to identify who you were.
Ah, from a distance.
Hello, Emma.
Hi.
I'm Reggie.
That's me.
I keep getting short from
Yeah. He's referring to the club, though.
Somebody.
Yes.
Somebody's got to.
That's what I know. Because, you know, Warhols die well.
I should have brought the other costumes. Okay, last year I changed costumes. Early 22nd century Space Navy. Yeah, I was wearing a black piece with one of those stars. Yeah. But yeah, no, a few years ago I was reading this space opera by John Ringo.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Good, how about yourself?
Yeah.
You have any questions?
Not so far. So it's armory, right? That building is armory.
This is our guardhouse.
Guardhouse.
So this would be where the soldiers would spend their time if they weren't actively patrolling or guarding the walls.
Yeah, guardhouse. I'm supposed to remember. I don't remember. I was here last year.
Oh, okay.
Asking same questions probably.
That's fine.
Yeah, guardhouse.
You keep asking them enough times, you'll learn.
Yeah. It's called guardhouse. You are going to Fort Loudon again, right? In May?
Yes, in May I'll be out there. I'll be there with the Irish group.
Oh. Irish?
Yeah.
This Bob and what's their names? Irish.
Oh, Bob and Dan.
Bob
Yeah,
and
Grash.
Dan. Grash.
Yep.
Right. I with them.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Oh, I saw them. It was a medieval, the October 5th.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't think I was at that one. I'm trying to remember. What
You
I was
were
doing.
earlier, or spring. It
Yeah.
was 1700 something event.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Hey, take
See
care.
you
I'll look forward to seeing you out at Loudon.
Bye. Oh.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, no, it is absolutely wild.
We gotta hook up, man. We gotta come over. We gotta do it.
Oh, hi.
Oh, there you go. Take care. Yep.
So you can walk through, right?
No, well, I tried.
Hey, how are you doing, sir? Great, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. Probably because of the
Okay.
The lady of the house there can tell you what she's cooking. I'm just here to eat it. So.
How authentic is this?
The food? No, everything we try and eat here is documented to the period, so none of this would be out of the ordinary for anybody here.
Plus it's slow during the day and real busy before and after.
Thank you.
So just walking around. You know, it's something nice.
What is there? Doesn't look very old inside.
Sir?
Doesn't look like 1700s inside. What's above? Sleeping quarters?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're hoping it's just like a hose or something that needs to be replaced.
Good day. Out of time.
Yeah.
Not 1700s.
No.
That is a very
That's
funny
the
image.
entire event is
Yeah.
just
The chaos.
yeah.
I love it.
Last year I got a picture of some Roman legionaries trying to steal one of our cannons.
That's
That
pretty
was
good.
fun.
Cannons? Why? For what?
Last year.
Just for a
Just
funny
having fun.
picture. Just for funsies.
We always put the Emperor Napoleon in a World War I plane too.
By the way, where they are this year? These Romans?
The Romans aren't here this year. They weren't able to come.
13th Legion.
Hey guys, let's close this up like we did last night. First, we're going to go up and get some dinner.
Okay.
And it's about that time, so I'm gonna head off. I will be back. Let me go. Yeah, no, that's me. Let me go. What's your house? I don't yell at people. Me?
It's only a couple months after we even moved down to Virginia, so I'd already met so many people like in the last 3 months that point. I'm like,
Do you know what it is, other than barbecue?
There's like 1,000 different sides, and we got salads, and I don't know. They gave me the menu. That's a lot of
How are you doing there?
Oh, my wife put me into weight loss program in spring. After that, I gained maybe 20 more pounds as a result. Little bit difficult to walk.
You get your money back?
Hmm?
You get your money back?
No, it was not. So there is no direct connection. So I was getting flu frequently. After that, normal eating. Strange result. Oh, I need to do something by myself. You have the same event, what, in June, July?
Yes, June 28th and 29th.
Ah, great.
Same place.
Great.
More people this time.
Great. What is this device, by the way?
Say it again.
What is this device?
It's a heliograph, a device to transmit Morse code.
Ah, yeah, by
with
sun reflection.
Sun reflection. So
Ah,
we're
yeah,
trying to learn how it works. Came with no instructions. So there is another group here that has an identical heliograph, but regrettably they also do not know how to use theirs. So.
And your museum is still not open? You didn't get permit?
Not yet, I'm working on it. So regrettably not yet, but imminent. It's imminent.
It should work sooner or later, I hope. Anyway. Great, 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 great. Okay, great. Have a good evening. See you tomorrow.
Yes, thank you. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
So that it'll be at the very bottom when he hits his last note.
Oh, you better learn.
How you doing, sir?
Great, how are you? It's Belgium.
Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about our unit and what we're doing here today.
Yeah, but after Dunkirk, unit was evacuated, right, to England.
French?
Yeah, no, this
French
92nd.
Yes, sir.
So, and later it became part of these French forces.
Yeah, well, the 92nd Infantry Regiment's been around for a very long time. Like the 1700s. They were originally an Irish regiment that fought with the French. And then, so what we're representing is World War II, 1940, when the Germans came in. And here we can see that we have the Maginot Line here. That's where we expected them to come. That would be the easiest way. But instead, they came in here to the Netherlands, into Belgium, and then they came to the Ardennes, which is a forest. You would think that they'd come through with a forest.
But the unit was evacuated and soldiers became part of the Gaulle army, right, later?
Yeah, part of the Marquis, yeah. Yeah, once after D-Day.
Marquis?
Marquis.
And by British.
Yeah, here we have this is the British Expeditionary Forces. This is all to do with Dunkirk, during the evacuation. So we fought here up here in Antwerp, in Belgium, got pushed back. Small town Lille, right here. And our unit held the Germans off for 4 days. We had 40,000, they had 120,000. We had 50 Jeeps, they had 900. So we were way outmanned, but we held on for 4 days, allowed a lot of British and other Commonwealth nations to get the heck out of there on Dunkirk. We had one small group that got off. They boarded a French destroyer and it got sunk. And they lost our colors. They were trying to save the colors and they got taken out. So we surrendered. 35,000 soldiers surrendered. And the Germans were so impressed with how well they fought. They did the honor of war, where they allowed the soldiers to march through the town with their weapons after they surrendered, to march through the streets, and the Germans are shown saluting them, which is amazing, right? And of course, the general that he got talked to later. Why did you do that? So that was a big honor, and something that they did. They don't do that anymore. And then shortly after that, France surrendered, and the surrender was more of it was a government that surrendered. They had fought, World War I was fought in France. France was still all tore up, and they didn't want that to happen again, and that's probably what would happen. Yep, and then part of the division ended up Vichy French, so that's under the German command. And then of course in Marquis later on they fought against the Germans.
By the way, do you have French ancestry? No?
I might. On my father's side, I asked that you're Heinz 57.
Because I'm trying to remember, from memory, there is a French actor which looks like, or maybe slightly like, from 60s, 70s probably.
Now I'm like a quarter Czech, a quarter Pole, and then the rest is, I know, part Indian, part German, part Irish. Could be a little bit of French, who knows. Been to Paris a few times. The company I work with is in Paris.
Yeah, but
so I love have you been there?
French also don't exist. It's a combination. It's a mixture of everybody. So there was no France. There was a kind of local tribes, a lot of small countries.
Are you from France?
No, Russia.
You're from Russia? Okay. What part of Russia?
Siberia.
Siberia? Oh my gosh. You too? You guys with this guy?
No.
Oh, Siberia, that's cold. I'm from Minnesota, that's cold. Siberia's even colder.
By the way,